Thank you for joining me. I so appreciate it. Look at this sick setup, y'all. Oh my goodness. I love it. It looks so good. It looks really cool. Yeah, I'm loving it. Ba-na-ba. Let me see. Let me, so you guys can see the actual view here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining me. There's so much going on today. If you guys were watching that dude who was on the run, Cavalcante or whatever. Oh boy. Alright. I should have made it a little bit. Alright. So, hope y'all well. Perfect. So good to see you. Hope life is good. Yeah, I just want to talk about a few things. So, if that's cool with you, sorry, I know the camera's shaking, my bad. I'm trying to get it to like stay perfect. Come on, camera, just do your thing. Quit making me work so hard, gosh. Okay, hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk about it. It's the great, yeah. Man, ain't that true? So, what's up, nerds, nerds, freaks and geeks, and all in between? It's me, girl, Daisy Day, and welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. I'm genuinely blessed to have you here. Thank you so much to my members. You are the core that makes this train roll. I really couldn't do it without you. And don't forget, check out my other socials. Hit the like. It's free. It's the only thing I'm ever going to beg you for. Yeah, I'm on Whatnot now. That means you can buy these amazing paintings for amazing prices. I forgot that we were still jamming out with the music. Calm down, girl. Like, we can jam, but geez. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. Sorry, it's been a razzle-frazzle day because there's just a lot going on. My door is literally going to do that the whole time, so I got to fix that. Please hit the like. Starting off with a bang, per usual. It's them rickety old houses, y'all. It's them rickety old houses. Okay, so the purpose of this stream is to talk about everything going on with Ashton Kutcher, Danny, and all of that. Because as much as I don't like to say it, I'd rather not have to be the one to say it, but I told you so. You know, I don't want to have to be like saying those things, and I don't take joy in saying that. I like the whole I told you so. We talked about this, right? Because if you guys know, on my TikTok, which is right now my leading platform, come on YouTube, you gotta subscribe. You gotta hit subscribe. You gotta hit the bell to all. We gotta beat back TikTok. Come on, guys. You gotta help me out here. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. Hi, thank you for joining me. And also subscribe to Wolf because he's trying to get it to 1,000. And you guys have been so amazing in helping us get him, you know, get those numbers up. And I'm so appreciative. It just means a lot. I know he's very appreciative. If you like good art and cool people, you're gonna like it there. So just make sure you do that too, okay? All right. Yeah, there's a TikTok on my TikTok, and it's about Ashton Kutcher and how he's not a decent person. I just never thought he was a decent person, and people lost their mind. They were like, Daisy, how can you say this? You don't even know this person, blah blah blah, right? Of course I don't, right? Of course I don't. Not in person, not in reality, like not so on and so forth. No problem. You don't have to thank me, dude. Thank you for just being a good person. How about that? Yeah, you're the one doing the work. Okay. So I never felt good about Ashton Kutcher. And so I was vocal about it. And people thought that I was in the wrong. They were like, listen, that's not right. Like, you have it all wrong. And I was like, no, listen, it's correct. I promise you. And now we're realizing that, yes, it is very correct. Ashton is not a good person. And you do have to be careful. These idols that you look up to or you worship or whatever you may, like, don't do that, for one. It's only going to let you down. And for two, yeah, it's a doozy, y'all. Oh, no worries. I just saw your text. So, okay, Ashton Kutcher has his own problematic life, and we have to talk about that. Not only is he friends with Danny M, who was just convicted, right? And that's why everybody shook it, but he has his own past and his own life that is like, ooh, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. It stinks, right? And there's a lot of deception going on as per usual. But what I'm going to do is try and break that down for y'all, help you out with that. And we're going to just take a peek at this whole thing. If the lights are bothering you, let me know. I know that they're blinking. I thought I set them to just one. Let me just change my gallery lights for you all. It looks so cool though, you guys. I'm so proud. It looks really nice. Okay, let's go with like a blue is good because this topic is sad, so we'll go with blue, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Blue skidoo, we can too. This is some ish though, y'all. I'm warning you right now. Prepare your bellies. You know what that means. It means it's about to get real messed up, okay? And these people, I don't know how they thought they were gonna get away with this stuff forever. I don't know why they think that saying somebody was Bill Cosby is a joke. Like, I don't, it's weird. It's gross. I don't get humans sometimes. I really don't. I really don't. My brain's just like, huh? What? But whatever. Let's go on. Yeah, he's friends with Danny, but that's not the only, like, controversial thing. Many of us will remember Ashton from that 70s show, or he even did that most recent one, The Ranch or whatever. But he's been staying low-key, y'all. He's like, don't mind me, I'll stay low-key. And you have to wonder why that is. And for once, I am so grateful for these lights beating down on me because it's been chilly in the house today. And now I'm finally warm, but my nose is gonna run. Okay, so I've been telling people for a few years now not to let his charms distract you, not to let that cute little face, if you think so, he looks like a muskrat to me. Don't let that distract you. Don't let that sway you. Okay, no. Succubus, incubus, bad. Very bad, bad, okay? It stinks. It stinks. Yeah, many people will say that they've done a lot of selfless work when it comes to speaking out about certain things. Thank you. Yeah, it's set up for Whatnot as well as YouTube now. So, yeah, I'm so excited. I'll tell you guys more about Whatnot in a minute, but I'm so excited. So I've been telling people for years, don't let this person sway you, right? I knew from the moment I saw a red thread on this dude's arm. That was it. On God, you guys. That moment, as soon as I saw a red band around that man's wrist, that was it. I knew. He was a part of it. He was a part of the beast system, if you will. He was a part of the boogaloo in Hollywood. He was a part of like the elites, right? The elites. Blech. Idiots. So dumb. It's just dumb. These are dumb things. Okay. Y'all. Let me give you a little refresher though on the red thread bracelets, right? Because that's also my biggest video on TikTok, which is at Mod Magyar. If you haven't gone over there yet, please do. It's my biggest platform, but YouTube, we're getting there and we're gonna beat TikTok. Okay, we have to. Okay, I've been saying it for a while. Just no bueno. What are the red thread bracelets? Let me tell you. Okay, so Madonna came out wearing one of the first red thread bracelets in the late 90s, early 90s, and people will say that it's for Kabbalah or magic. Wham, 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 wham. Stop it. Stop lying to people. I don't like this. I cannot handle it. See, I'm going to cause problems to my brain. It already has. It has caused problems to my brain. But listen, it's no bueno. It's no bueno. That is not what that is, okay? They can say it is for whatever they want. Literally, they could say what it's for my dog, Scooby. It's for whomever, it's for whatever. No, that's not what it is. You're being deceived. That's a lie. It is for ses traffickehe, okay? Sorry I have to say it that way. That's what that's for. Ses traffickehe, okay? And if you don't believe me, I can tell you, in 2010, or right around there, I went to this very prestige, very nice art event, okay? And I saw a red thread, and I said, what's this red thread? That's so strange. So I followed the red thread, and do you know where I came to? I came to an exhibit of the explanation of the red thread bracelets, how they were made by children overseas to make awareness of that very thing, and so that they could gain profits to restore their lives. If y'all think that celebrities won't do good things and like be a bad person, just look at Oprah. Like, you know what I mean? Look at Oprah. She does a lot of nice things, but really, there's another word for that, and that could be called, allegedly, by the way, bribery. Okay, like, wow, we're learning today. The more you know. Bribery in a way, in a sense, in a manner, right? Just keep your minds and thoughts open, okay? Just listen with an open heart, okay? And then when we're done, you can make judgments about the entire thing. Let me know what you think. If I'm way out of pocket, let me know. So that's the red thread bracelet. It is not for mysticism or Kabbalah. It is for that type of thing. It is not for faith. And y'all can think it's for whatever. Again, they can say it's for whatever. It doesn't matter. That's the real meaning. That's the actual meaning of those. Okay? So in and around 2010, like I said, I went to this event. I saw it. It was insane. It went into detail, the past and the history of said red thread bracelets. Okay. Okay, so recently the most current thing is Ashton Kutcher and Mila came out with this terrible apology where they look horrible, by the way. Like, I get it. They were supposed to act natural. Like, literally, they were probably told by their publicist, act natural, look like you just woke up, look like you smell, look like you haven't showered in a week, look like you don't bathe your kids. Like, you gotta look like that. Everyday person, okay? Okay, that's what they did. They took that and they ran with it. So, anywho's, they come out in this very scripted apology that took just under a minute, y'all. An apology they wrote. And an apology, y'all. But for what? Well, let me tell you. They wrote words of compassion and encouragement for Danny, to Danny, and for the courts to say, listen, he's a good person. You don't understand. Please go easy on him. Da da da. Right? Ugh. Ashton, by the way, apparently worshipped Danny Masterson because he was older, which makes sense. And the thing is Ashton and Danny were not close with Topher. And I found that curious because in the past, they really pushed it off like Topher was the problem. Like he was volatile, like he was some terrible guy. But then it turns out that no, it's actually these two. Wow, amazing. And it was said that he was actually the only one with morals or class in that whole building. Who would have thought? It's freaking Topher. Gosh dang, Topher. Love to see it. Like, y'all, what have I said before? I cannot get behind a person, man, woman, whatever, that does not have a backbone, that cannot stand behind what they say, that does not put themselves behind their words, that doesn't stand for what they mean and mean for what they stand for, right? I don't like it. My brain goes, no, no, no. I don't like that, okay? I appreciate someone that can stand on their morals and convictions and values and hold it down. I really do. I really do. I think that's amazing. Okay. And here's the curious thing. Don't you ever wonder why, like, celebs go into politics and, speak at hearings and Congress and all these things? It's because it's a part of the role that they play. It is what it is. Like, that is what it is. It's a part of their role. Right? Wild. So weird. So maybe Ashton knew his past could come back to haunt him, which he did, by the way. Spoilers, he knew. Because everybody's got dirt on everybody. Ashton knew that his past could come back. Maybe he felt that he looked, so good in the public's eyes that he could do the dirty work for said politicians or whomever, okay? He had that good guy moniker, and there are actors and actresses and others out there with that title, good person title, right? Doesn't mean they are. It just means that's their personality, their character that is made in the public's image, like in the public's eye. This is how they are to view them, because it's madness, y'all. I will go on to explain more. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. It's madness to me. A lot of it is lies and deception. So Ashton spoke so highly of Danny, along with Mila. This is in that apology. Remember the apology? We're going back to that. I'm ping-ponging just a bit. But Mila, which, this didn't surprise me, this whole little apology thing, because I feel like, y'all, they could have just boop. Y'all could have just boop. Said nothing. Why didn't you say nothing? Like, let the words stand for themselves. Shut your mouth. Okay? Oh, man. And did they throw his family under the bus? They were like, it wasn't us, y'all. It's on these people. Okay. yeah, this didn't surprise me. Did it surprise you guys? Were you shocked about this apology thing? And by the way, please hit the like. It takes 2 seconds. And hit the bell to all. You don't want to miss this. So upon seeing all this and upon meeting, listen to this part, okay? Upon Ashton and Danny meeting, it would only take a few days for Danny to start manipulating Ashton, and because he was older. Remember, he was influential, he was older. And it even caused a lot of cast members to be eager to impress him, to be eager to like do something that would get his attention and whatever it may be. So here's a little story right quick. In fact, the story goes that just a few days on set, Ashton, who was legally an adult at 19 at the time, was dared to make out with Mila, who was 14 at the time, y'all. What the? Hold up. What? Hold up. What? On one of the first couple days of set, okay? Red flag on the field. Red flag on the field. Red flag. Foul ball. What, bro? What? No, bro. Whoa. Hey, yo. So this was at like the very beginning when they had just met. Danny already knew the power that he wielded. He dared a 19-year-old to smack a Rooney on a 14-year-old, y'all. It's so disturbing and so disgusting. My brain wants to like escape from my head and just run away. Like that's how my brain feels right now. It's like, stop with this. Why are you torturing me? Because I can't just know this and just not say something. That's why I want to make it very clear that that's not right. Okay? It's not okay. Just because they're famous is not some kiss-free clause. Okay? Just because you're famous doesn't mean that all of a sudden it's okay to be smackarooning on someone who is a child. Ooh, so gross. So gross. So gross. So gross, y'all. What is wrong with people? A lot, apparently. Okay, again, being right about Ashton and Danny, it brings me no joy. What did you expect, though, honestly? What did we expect when we see these people become celebrities and they get all these dirt on them? They calculate the rise as much as they calculate the fall, y'all. They really do. They're like, we're going to set this person on a trajectory. They will be everybody's favorite. Everyone will love them. Then we will destroy them. We will bring them down. We will, destroy their character. I mean, humans do that enough themselves. But listen, that's what they do. Why? Because it makes a bigger impact, okay? Think about all your favorite childhood stars. Are they good people? Are any of them still decent people and out of jail? Or you know what I mean? Just consider these things. Okay. It's so gross. It's so gross. That whole part of him daring him to do that, y'all, it really takes me back. It's like, ew, 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 ew. Not okay, right? And remember that Danny is older at this time, of course, and the younger ones are eager to impress. And it said that he acted more like a cult leader than an actor, right? Which is like, ugh, no bueno. But they are portrayed as good guys. Who else is portrayed as a good guy in Hollywood? Do you know? I know you do. Tom Hanks. Remember Tom Hanks? Remember Chet Hanks? Oh, God. Oh, man. That's all you gotta say about that, I suppose. So, recently, a friend of one of Danny's victims came out and spoke via a tweet. Listen to this, y'all, okay? February 21st, 2001. I know the secrets that your role model keeps for you. And this is her speaking to Ashton, okay? Did you forget that I was on the phone too? I heard everything. I heard the plan. In my opinion, you are just as sick as your mentor. Just as sick as your mentor. Ooh, y'all. Oh my goodness. The truth and honesty, it hurts. They can't handle it. Read them to filth, mommy. The date was specific because this is the time that Ashley Ellerin was done in by the Hollywood Ripper. Yeah, okay? And how convenient that Ashton would be going on a date with them that night and their handprint just happened to be on the door. So they were concerned about the consequences of that. So they got a hold of their friends, being Danny, right? And Law saying, my bad, this person is in a situation. Now I'm in a situation. How do I get out of this? Like, what? I didn't even hear about this, y'all. This is mind blowing as Jim Carrey's circumstances. That's as mind blowing as that. You know, with his girlfriend that passed under shady circumstances. How crazy is all this? How crazy is all that, you know? And then, Kanye mom, how she just was like passed. Oh, so strange. Must be a coincidence. Anywho, Ashley's then had passed. That's so sad. Apparently, he had no involvement, y'all. Apparently, they were meant to go on a date, but she was already gone by the time he got there. Fearing that he would be in serious trouble, as I stated, he called friends and the police to say, hey, yo, I didn't do it, but my handprints are there. Y'all. Okay. Ashton and Danny have been friends for over 25 years. He claims that Danny always encouraged him to stay away from people doing bad things, negative things, like the drugs, right? And he said that Danny himself says that people who do those things, like intoxicants, wouldn't make for good friends. And it seems as though this was just a point that he was meant to be hitting on, because it was so repetitive in all of the letters that people wrote for Danny for court, right? They all hit on certain points. We'll get into that more in just a moment. But right now, we're still just talking about all the stuff with Ashton as it pertains to this whole Danny Masterson situation. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I so appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like, and let's read on some more. Yeah, this is wild to me. So it's very clear that younger castmates, again, I can't repeat it enough, really looked up to them. And yeah, this is the craziest part, okay? This is the craziest part. To be fully transparent, like Hyde in that 70s show was one of my first, like, oh, he's so cute, right? It was one of my first, like, little girl crushes where I was like, oh, they're adorable. Along with Bam Margera, right? How insane is that? It disgusts me now. It's like, I'm so disgusted by that thought. You know what I mean? Ugh. So Ashton claims that Danny Masterson was a lady defender, not a lady offender, which, he's convicted. So that's not allegedly, he's convicted. So Danny has since been charged. He is now guilty. And here's where we get into like Mila, okay? Because poor young Mila, I think, was strongly affected within her first few years of being in that show. I mean, they put that poor girl through the ringer. Like, she's no victim by any means. She's complicit. But, y'all, they made her kiss every dude on the show. Like, literally every dude on the show. They just really presented her as some hoochie coochie. And y'all, she had to live with that for the rest of her life as like a moniker of who she was as a person, whether it was true to reality or not. I don't know. Okay? I don't know, Mila. But what I do know is that it's kind of nasty to have an underage child who was still underage for multiple years, be kissing everyone. Like they were like, everybody gets a chance to kiss this child. Like, what the? Y'all, Hollywood is so gross. I can't. Like, I'm so disturbed by this. Okay. So it was believed that Danny disliked Topher because he didn't bow down to Danny or what the things he did or his antics, I guess. It's so curious to me that they all really played it off like Topher was the problem. That just really blows my mind. But it turns out he was never the problem. He actually had some class. Wow. Good for you. Again, Topher, we appreciate that. Let's look at a couple paintings as I go on, but that really did blow my mind. It's so good to hear that somebody had morals and values on that set and stuck to their guns and really, did their dang thing. So, yeah, it's also said that Danny behaved like a cult leader. Like, whoa, bro. Hey, yo. Not cool. By the way, you can check my art out now on Whatnot. This is a 16 by 20. This would only be like $30, you guys. How crazy is that? You'll never get prices like that elsewhere. And the paintings are super cool, super unique. Look at this one. This one's super cool too. I love this one. Oh, I should have done it that way. Ready? I just love how pop art that is, how bold that is. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah, so good on Topher for that. But yeah, he essentially fancied himself that type of person, that type of leader, which isn't, you know, what you should thrive to do or aspire to be as, you know. All right. So it's also been said that, oh, this part's bad. That Topher's wife even spoke on this, okay? This is tough. Topher's wife says to every great person who's been through this, who is re-traumatized by witnessing society debate and focus their attention on what is going to happen to this person, she feels for them, okay? So that's just her saying, listen, don't feel so sad and alone and like hurt by this. You're stronger than you know. Like, I'm with you. I like that little message of solidarity. I think that's cute. I think that she's standing by her man, as you should, as a good woman would, right? Stand by your man. Protect and represent and respect. Like, of course. I would hope. All right. So it's well known that Danny is a part of a certain church. We're not going to say the church, but y'all know what church. And it's crazy because they really didn't want the church to play a big part in this, but it does. It's evident that it does. It's clear that it does. It's clear that a lot of this was handled and dealt with in that circumstance. Okay. And they also possibly silenced people for quite a while, right? Like this, I mean, for people who say, why did these people wait to speak out, blah, 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 right? Well, no, some of them hadn't. They had said it and done and reported these things right away. But in that church, a Scientology, you know, there's a very specific way to handle those things. This was the one done for Ohio. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a really pretty one. I know it's a bit heavy. All right, we're going to look at two more. No pressure, you guys. You know, I'm just showing you. Don't ever feel any pressure. So Mila wrote, oh yeah, here's another thing. Okay, they both wrote letters in support, Ashton and Mila. And again, both of their letters follow this very similar pattern of this is the type of person he is. He would never do drugs, right? And so on and so forth. But that couldn't be further from the truth. They're lying to the court and the public, and they continue to lie. How crazy. Who would have thought, right? Thank you guys again so much for being here. Please hit the like. It's free, and it means a lot. So there's clearly this unwavering commitment. That's a term that's used many a times. Unwavering. Curious, right? Because repetition is key, and it means something. So when these people are using repetition like this, you might want to pay attention. It might mean something, okay? So Danny played a pivotal role in steering Mila clear of a affliction-based life, essentially. She also claims that he's a great father and a family man, y'all. Okay. She used unwavering multiple times as well, which again, repetition is key. Many will recall Ashton has built his brand around aiding the victims of sex trafficking, right? Sorry, I have to say it that way. He even created a foundation to help people and children. Meanwhile, after hearing 5 accounts of Danny's misdeeds, he still goes on to write the letter of support. And yes, maybe he thought that this wouldn't be something that would ever come to light, but how could you think that? Like, why would you think that? I don't know. Very curious. Thank you again so much for joining me. So the clip of the story about her, the clip of the story of her first kiss, Mila's first kiss, is now going viral. And it's likely going to get pulled. Like, I wouldn't doubt it if all of a sudden it's wiped from the internet. So watch it while you can, I guess. But yeah, just so you know. Ashton even states that in this clip that isn't that illegal? Like, he questions it. Isn't that illegal? Yeah. In which the answer we could infer is yes. But not only, like, this isn't only in Hollywood. Obviously, these disgusting things are being pushed more and more. And it's like, Lord help us. So they spoke out about the kiss a few times on a few different shows. I love you too. Oh, right. You guys are so right. Yes, absolutely. So they speak about the kiss on a few shows, which means, again, they're trying to get it in the heads of people. They're gross. It's weird. And they want people to know that she's, like, young. And, that doesn't that make it worse? It does for me, at least. All right. He then goes on to joke that he likely, that the cops should have likely showed up because of this, okay? That's what Rosie O'Donnell jokes. She says, shouldn't the cops have shown up? And he states, haha, yes, they should have. Like, girl, what? Oh my gosh. So why was Mila not more protected? Why was she so, you know, I don't know, put in that position as a child? There are meant to be child advocates on set with child actors, but apparently that wasn't happening, which we all know. For any of us who've looked into child labor laws and those who are been acting and such, you know that what they do is they just skirt around that bull crap. So there's that, literally. This clip was really disturbing and hard to watch because you can see that it looks like it really affects Mila, but it goes right over Ashton's head, which is like, yeah, that sounds pretty typical. That sounds about right. It seems as though like Mila was really affected by this, and Ashton is like, blep, I was a boy. Ah, you were 19, sir. Grown adult. Like, you're gross. You're gross, dude. I just remember, again, like I stated before, hearing about Topher being the one with this terrible attitude, and it turns out he wasn't really stuck up at all. He just had morals and values. Like, how wild, right? Alrighty. So Ashton would go on to discuss Hillary Duff as well, y'all. This is weird. But we love Hillary Duff. She's a non-problematic queen, and she got out of the business as soon as she could, so bless her heart, right? If you guys didn't know, that was Lizzie McGuire. And he basically saying he's eager and waiting for her to turn 18. As well as the Olsen twins. Like, listen. Y'all remember when Billie Eilish was about to turn 18? Y'all remember when Millie Bobby Brown was about to turn 18? Some sick mofos out there, y'all. Please hit the like. It's the only way we're going to get this out there for people to see. Oh my gosh. You guys. Insanity. Okay, so I told you that Ashton was not a good person, and I don't find joy, like I said, in being right about those things. Ashton and Mila have since come out in this statement on the letter saying, we are aware of the pain that it has caused. Oh, Lord. Are you, though? Are you, though? Mila chimes in and states, we support all victims and have done so historically through our work and will do so in the future. Will you? Ashton clearly brushes it off on the family, stating that they had asked him to write the letters. The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the accusations. They were intended only for the judge to read. Okay, yeah, but you were challenging the validity of their statements by saying what you did. You were, okay? That's what you did. They clearly knew what was going on. They were clearly aware, and they were convinced to write these letters. I wonder why. Wonder why. Wonder why. Oh, Christina Ricci spoke out. Girl. Listen. Girl. Why? 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 Just boop. That's it. Boop. She spoke about the entire thing, and she called out, it says that she was trying to call them out, like call out the situation with class and grace, but okay. So to me, it seems like pretty clear why Ashton has chose to lay low, and that they know something. Like, there must be something there, okay? Apologize. Sorry, I quit smoking and I'm still dealing with the consequences of my terrible actions. Alright. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining me and for being here. Oh, you guys are awesome. So let's look at a few more things people seem to ignore when it comes to Ashton. And then, like I said, I'll let you guys get up about your day because I know that your time is precious and so are you. And you're amazing. So, this is wild. Demi Moore and Ashton were married from 2005 till they separated 6 years down the line. Their marriage was rocky, according to Moore. In their memoir, Inside Out, Moore claims that they engaged in swapping, okay, and party circumstances. And this may have triggered and led to infidelity. She claims that they were so open that Ashton was like, I didn't know I was cheating. We blurred the lines too much. My bad. Y'all, no wonder, like, nobody understands how serious some acts are, right? Like, how sacred that is, how amazing that is, what it's meant for. It's love. It's like something so significant and special and amazing, and they just have to degrade it like it's some disgusting deed. You know what I mean? It's terrible. Okay. So they have to blur the lines, whatever. He starts cheating because he's like, listen, we've been laying with everybody. What's your problem now? Okay? And he apparently cheated a few times with Sarah Leal, whom he met at that 70s show, who was brought there by Danny Masterson. And he saw her at Danny Masterson's bachelor party occurring around him and Moore's anniversary time, like their 6-year anniversary. Wow. Wow. Way to go. Way to go. Great move. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. So in another shocking reveal, sorry, I gotta get a sip of my beverage. Apparently, Ashton degraded Demi for their affliction. Huh? Say what? Yeah, they degraded them for their affliction, and they were not sympathetic at all. How rude, y'all. I just don't get it. I really don't. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Sponsor me, be rated soda. So thirsty. Alright. So, it's all no good. Doesn't it make you sick, like, to think about that? In another shocking reveal, Ashton berated Demi for her struggles with affliction, which is a disease, by the way. Yeah, so, okay. Demi Moore struggled with these things. Ashton was not sympathetic, and he actually shamed them. Here's the thing. He even states, I don't know if alcoholism is even a real thing, but I think it's all about moderation. Wait. I cannot. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What? You just, what? Huh? Oh my gosh. What? I wish Prohibition would have stuck. I really do. I know. I'm sorry to be that jerk. I'm sorry. But like, what the? These idiots who don't know anything. They're like, I think you're fine. I don't think mental health exists. It's all in your head. Listen, I know mind power is like amazing, but it's not all in your head. Some of these things are like clearly problems, okay? Duh. Stupid person. So apparently, since Ashton was like, listen, that exists, Demi was like, that's a green light. Yeah, because when you have a disease, your brain's going to justify that. People. Good golly. I had to just quote this, so it's so cute. Okay. So, yeah, as I stated, no good. There's just a bit more. So, thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Don't forget, hit the like. It's free, and it's the only thing I'll ever beg you for. All right. There was no help or reinforcement or compassion when she was going through those struggles. That's really sad. She claimed that he would also take pictures of her in vulnerable states where she had her head in the toilet. Class act, y'all. Class act. Like, wow. At the time, it seemed like they were just jokes, but now she sees that was clearly shaming her. Wow. I feel like that. Wow. You know? Terrible. During their split, it seemed like Demi endures the brunt of the pain. But it was said that Ashton dealt with it in strange ways. Oh boy. He told Dax Shepard on his Armchair Expert podcast in 2018. He revealed that he fasted for a week alone during a retreat. Y'all, what? And then they finalized the divorce. He was like, I did some ayahuasca in the woods. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Like, okay, cool. Just curious. Okay. Yeah, he just doesn't seem like a good person. She found that he just wasn't very kind. And also, by the way, if you didn't know, Sharon Osbourne and other A-listers find that Ashton isn't like very nice either. They find him like annoying and rude and strong-headed with a bit of an attitude, which I think is funny. What do you guys think? Am I on point? Was I correct about Ashton? Did I have it right all along? Is he no bueno? All right. Although there's plenty more to say about it, I think that right here is a great place to let this sit for a minute. I do have a couple more things to tell you before I go, but I will certainly make a deeper dive or a diving deeper into this matter if you would like that. If not, that's okay too. Just let me know. Thank you guys again so much to all of you. To anybody that just watches this, thank you. To anybody that subscribes, thank you, thank you. Seriously, it blows my mind every time. And to my members, a special warm, squishy hug and thank you. I couldn't do this without you guys. You really are the glue that makes this train roll. And I really do appreciate you. All right. So consider this. Ashton Kutcher's foundation is called Thorn. Isn't that so odd? Because Britney Spears kept posting Rose, Project Rose, Project Rose. Huh. It's like she's saying something. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna need neck surgery. I better calm down. So when we hear about these things, do understand, these people want you to follow them. These people want you to idolize them. These people want you to follow in their sick footsteps. It's gross. It's weird, and I don't like it. I'm really glad I didn't go into acting like I wanted to or pursue, being on the big screen because nope. Yeah, no. Nope. Couldn't do it. Nope. No. Genuinely. Nope. I would much rather be here with Jules, the king, than on the stage and have all the fans like, no. So most in Hollywood are deviants. Like, that should be clear by now. They have deviant behaviors, but only a few of them will truly pay for it. And on God, that's a statement right there, right? Only a few will pay for them. And it's with fame and money, you can nearly escape anything. That's just the facts. After all, the court system mainly just wants your money. So again, consider, there are these types of humans and their behaviors that encourage you to be that way daily. Knowing that you would get in trouble for it and they don't, right? Like knowing that they're encouraging you to engage in behaviors that increase your proximity to danger, right? Bad for you, bad. You're the one that's going to get arrested and deal with it, and they won't have to, right? Think about that. They encourage you to do really horrible things, knowing that they would never be punished for it, but you would. Awesome. Grade A. Like, holy cow. Please hit the like. These idiots are so dumb. Y'all, I cannot. So it's the common folk who are the ones in the jails. It's not the famous people. Like Danny getting sentenced was like a freaking Hail Mary. Like, this doesn't happen. That's why they call it Bill Cosby. Like, that's why they're not, none of them. What's going to happen? They're going to get stizzled. And then they'll be like, boop, we're out of here. But really, when on the news have they ever shown someone's body after passing? When? Okay? That right there alone is like, hello, red flag, bing, bing. They needed you to see it, right? To know. There's like plastic dolls that can look the same way, Those are just crazy theories, though, along with gravity. Anyways, all along, don't forget, birds of a feather do flock together, and these are bad people. They stink. Their kids stink, because they don't bathe them. That's sad. Bathe your kids, please, okay? This is no bueno. Judging by the amount of people talking about this, we will see more and more people waking up to their dirty deeds and deception, okay? The deception that surrounds us every day. Because if you didn't know, even that big boy H, the worst person in the world, was considered to be a nice person from time to time. That's so weird. That's so strange, right? Crazy how that happens. ugh, people are now going after the Jane Does in this case, which is like, please don't. Please don't. Like, they've been through enough. They waited 20 years for justice. So, like, just piss off, mate. Right? If you have a problem with somebody using their voice to discuss their own circumstances, y'all need help. Y'all need Jesus. I know I'm not, you guys know I'm not talking about y'all. It's the people who are going after the Jane Does in this circumstance. That's sick, y'all. That is sick. That's like, what? You don't have anything better to do with your time? Like, you literally have nothing better to do. What? These people have suffered enough. Like, just leave them alone. Bottom line. So, I want to say a thank you to channels like Down the Rabbit Hole and others. I love Rabbit. I think they're amazing. And, there's the Aaron Smith as well. Aaron Smith Levins. His channel is Growing Up in Scientology. He's really good. He's really smart. He's really intelligent. He grew up in it, so he gets it, and he knows just how much has been swept under the rug, okay? So just thank you to those channels. Thank you to all the other channels who have the willingness to speak on the things that truly matter, that are significant and people should be listening to or hearing about, so that they can be aware that they've been deceived, and that knowledge is power, honestly. Alrighty. Yeah, check out Aaron Smith Levin's channel, Growing Up in Scientology, if you haven't already, as well as Down the Rabbit Hole. It seems as though Frank from the NPC show got his monetization back. We love that. Love to see it. Where's Keygen? Is Keygen good? Okay, let's see it. Like, come on. Can you please let our people live? Like, let them live. Let them live. Let them do what they love. Let them live. They're not hurting nobody. I don't get this. The amount of time they waste on people, right? Like this. Madness. Alright. So, I think that Ashton was given a false sense of confidence about the letter saying, listen, nobody will see it. But that was not the truth, obviously. Okay. Just one or two more things. Then, like I said, I'll let you go because I know you guys, your time is precious. You got things to do. It is a beautiful Wednesday. Alright. So people kept fighting to leave Cyan and Tala Jizzle out of this, right? But it's clear that it's a part of this. It is a part of this six-headed beast that is this circumstance. It's no bueno. It is literally the framework. Okay. The fact that, sorry, I'm going to rush up a minute because it looks like I'm being told to hurry up. The fact that each person spoke about these things, saying that he's against drugs while one of his best friends is heavily into the drugs, it's all hypocritical. It's lies. They're lying. They're lying to the court. They know they're lying to the court. The court knows they're lying to them. Anyways, Jimmy DeVello is one who is close friends with Ashton and Danny. He's a huge user of substances. In fact, even Mila Kunis herself had a little spout there with substances. No judgment here, mommy. Not going to say nothing about that. But I'm just saying, if you use them, then you use them, right? If you done that, then you done that. Don't say, oh, we been drug-free. We love the drug-free life. When you was like all of, you know what I mean? That was them. Ashton and Mila have both tried to put the blame on Danny's family, when really the blame sits solely on them, as well as Danny, for their disgusting deeds, okay? Will Ashton step down from Thorne? I hope so, because this is some blatant hypocrisy, okay? They partook in helping this person with their devious deeds, y'all. Disgusting. Y'all need Jesus, and I'll pray for you, and some holy water. Like, I don't know what else. Maybe stay the night in a church for like a week. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if God can help you at that point. Honestly, if you're to that point, like God, I don't know if God can help you then, because it's only the devil that's sitting there waiting for you, y'all. Just saying. If you're going to act like that, it's not going to be God sitting there waiting to read out your list at the end of your life. It's going to be the devil laughing, cackling, sending your booty right down. He ain't going to tell you what you did or what you didn't do. You know what you did. You know what you did. Okay? He'll just be like, bye. There's no compassion, no sympathy from the devil, y'all. All right, listen, I got to get going. But I just wanted to give you guys the rundown of that whole circumstance to tell you, listen, your girl's got your back. I'm not going to be fibbing to you, okay? I don't be fibbing to your face. I don't be fibbing at all. Just doesn't happen, okay? Altruism, living true and honest, it is the best way. It's just the best way. All right, listen, take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Thank you to all of you who are members, who donate, who wanted to get Julian's school haircut, who like wanted to, help with books and stuff for school. Like, y'all are amazing. It really like humbles me every day that you're so thoughtful. Like, it really blows my mind. Like, I don't want to sound like a broken record. There's no words that can encapsulate how amazing it feels to like know that people just think of you like that. Like, I don't know. I just so appreciate it, and you don't even understand. Like, it means the world to me. And the king and I, we're always good. We're always good, but it means a lot. It really does help every little bit. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't even believe it sometimes, But listen, for those of you, listen, I know times are hard, so if you need, just do the things that are free, okay? Because I love free, and when you're doing well, that makes me happy, and we're all happy, okay? So take care of yourselves and your loved ones first. Do all that is free, like liking, subscribing. Take care of yourselves, and tell your loved ones you love them. You don't need an excuse. Thank you so much for coming to your very own deprogramming session, and I gotta go. But listen, I will be on Whatnot streaming later. These bad boys. And I'll be on TikTok, so see you there, hopefully. And if not, that's fine. Whatever, do your thing. Show you a couple more. You enjoy your day, sir. Y'all are just a little ray of sunshine every day of my life. Stay golden, pony boy.